From Obama to Netanyahu and just this week Narendra Modi, and from the Global Entrepreneurship Summit, the WTO Ministerial Meeting and the UNCTAD, that's the United Nations Conference on Trade and Development taking place mid-July, Kenya has been on a serious charm offensive.
By far the greatest benefit that we have derived is market access. I mean, today we have preferential market access to many countries of the world because of these trade missions.
President Kenyatta has also made several trips abroad, with a number of Kenyans raising the red flag. Does Kenya truly benefit?
We must look at this thing as a process, not an event. I mean, the high-level visits are an event, but the process of the engagement commercially is a process. I mean, to set up a business. I mean, like on the Korean visit, we had a deal signed worth $50 million US. 2 weeks ago, with the Israeli visit, we had on the event, in the business forum alone, we had $20 million worth of transactions concluded.
Business leaders say that Kenya needs to position itself for globalization as developed countries begin to zoom their lenses on Africa.
Let's not forget that. But in other respects, in terms of long-term sustainability, democracy, Kenya is the most attractive. And there's no reason why these people are just coming here to come and say, hey, let's go spend money. I mean, they're also visiting us, right? Their business people are coming and saying, I want to do business. Question is, us in Kenya, are we ready for attracting this business?
But are the gains commensurate with the extent at which the trips truly cost?
It's about comparative advantage. And essentially you're asking, what is Kenya's comparative advantage? And you have a young, well-educated labor force, very high human capital. And obviously that can help in areas like software development. India is one of the biggest business process outsourcing countries in the world. So I would have loved to see more BPO kind of conversations.
As other African countries such as Ethiopia and Rwanda, most recently Tanzania, up the ante on country branding and positioning, is Kenya keeping up?
If we don't market ourselves as the gateway to Africa, it's true that they're all coming here for the whole African market, where we say there's 1.2 billion people today, it's going to be 2.5 billion people in 2050. They want that. The question is, where are they going to use the gateway? And this is where Kenya must project itself as the gateway, as the hub, come here first, and from here branch out into Africa.
Captains of industry agree that the government's biggest challenge is the ability to communicate effectively the benefits of economic diplomacy while focusing on issues such as unemployment, keeping in mind the demographic dividends that could be reaped from engaging Kenya's young people. Experts say as Kenya builds its brand globally, it must also keep its citizens at the center stage with gains of improved trade relations. Terry Ann Chibet for The Big Question.
Pleasure.